Welcome. Feel free to come and join us over on the Insight Timer app to be part of our live discussion. Thanks for being here. Welcome, friends. A little bit of a lag, per usual. Thank you for your patience. Thank you, Brad. Hi, Ro. So happy to be together. We'll wait a few more moments. I like that. Welcome. Is it? Oh, that's. I never tried to pronounce this name. Rocio or Rokio? How do I pronounce your name? Hi, Ari. Hi, Petra. Grateful to be together. Again, if you're watching this live someplace else, feel free to come and join us on Insight Timer. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Angie. Hi, Susan. Hi, Linda. Hi, everyone. I see Andy's here. I didn't see a comment from you, but hello. Feel free to say hi, friends. Hi, Neil. Good to see you. Finally getting some rain in the bay. Ah. All right, friends. Yeah, wonderful. I'm so glad. So good. So, how's our sound? I know Brad said it was good. Just want to make sure there isn't any buzzing. I know sometimes you can hear me clearly, but things are not working the way that they should, and so you still hear some of that buzzing. So just want to make sure no buzzing for you. Okay, great. Thanks, Susan. Thank you, everyone. Okay, welcome. Let's just take a breath together. This breath of life and the gift that these bodies are, allowing us to be here, to breathe, to be with each other, experiencing this life. For anyone that I'm getting to meet for the first time, my name is Selena. I have many recordings here on the app. I have a 10-day course, Yogic Practices for a Peaceful Life. I lead lives every week, and we have a circle. The circle is called Love Heals All. Love Heals All. And if you're unfamiliar with the circles here, the circles are essentially like chat rooms, but in this shared experience, there are many circles with different themes and topics. And our circle, Love Heals All, is really a place for us to just come together as community without having to hide our different human experiences. We come as we are, whether we're feeling bad or good. It's a place to be supported and to support each other, uplift each other. If you're not part of our circle, you're warmly welcome to join. Love heals all. Today's practice is a body gratitude and acceptance practice. due to so many factors, many of us live in some level of judgment toward the physical body. Hi, trajectory. Good to see you. We identify with these bodies as being who we are, and we're so conditioned um, to be seen a certain way, to be approved of, which is also deep in our need for survival, to feel approved of is this deep need to feel accepted, and to feel accepted means that you're part of something, and being part of something is what kept us alive a long time ago, and still sometimes now. So there's a survival need to feel accepted and approved of, and there's also just this core human need of connection, which we are often seeking through validation or approval. And this looks many ways. And for many of us, we are seeking this through the appearance and the performance of the physical body. And although some of us might not be hooked in that trap of seeking acceptance and approval through the physicality, maybe we don't put attention on trying to make our bodies a certain way so we feel accepted, but we still judge ourselves for not doing those things. Maybe we're not outwardly trying to get people to like us through our physical appearance and performance, but maybe we don't feel good inside because we're not meeting some status quo in the way that we look or what we can do. So this is a very loaded topic. And although many of us judge these bodies and wish they were different and try to make them different and sometimes beat ourselves up trying to get them to be the way we think we should, or beat ourselves up for them not being that way, these bodies are the gift of our life experience. Think about that. These bodies allow us to have this life experience. Even if you did not have access to all of your senses and you just functioned as mind, the experience of mind is in the body. These bodies are such a tremendous gift, for without them, we don't have this experience. And many of us spend much more time judging these bodies than we do offering gratitude, deep, deep gratitude for all that we get to experience because of these bodies. And we don't need to beat ourselves up for that. We don't need to get into that cycle of judging because we're judging. Again, there are many factors that have us in these kind of patterns and behaviors. And of course, what we see outside, social media, the media, advertisements, all of this really influences how we think about our bodies. We're so inundated with false information and thinking that we have to be a certain way physically to be worthy of love. But it's not who we are. And it's not even true. So let's move into an experience of really being in a space of gratitude and reverence for these bodies. I invite you to find a comfortable position, and ideally seated for this practice. When we sit upright during a meditation experience, it allows us to stay more alert and more conscious of what's happening. And I see Rose sharing that particularly women have this experience, and you'd be surprised how many men also have this experience in body dysmorphia and have a great challenges, just as as female identifying beings have. So there's a lot of room for compassion for all of us. Yeah. And yes, Susan, I see Susan is sharing difficult to feel reverence for the body. And I totally get that. I totally get that, especially because some of us are navigating illness, chronic illness, disease. And so sometimes we feel like we're at war with our body. So I completely understand that. And that's why we're here. We're not here because we're all pros at loving our bodies and having gratitude for them. We're here to practice. We're here to maybe feel for the first time what it might be like to be loving towards these bodies. We can have a beginner's mind, even if you have a body gratitude practice. We can be here together as newbies. Oh, Rosita, so long since I've seen you. So happy to see you. Thank you for saying hi, so I know you're here. Oh, my heart is so warm. Wonderful. Okay. So again, let us sit comfortably and be here just as you are. Just as you are, with whatever thoughts, whatever feelings you're having. And I invite you to close the eyes. Of course, if it's uncomfortable to have the eyes completely closed, you can always focus your gaze downward and just let your gaze be soft. So rather than focus, it's actually kind of like a very relaxed um, experience where you're not trying to focus on anything in particular. Begin to take deeper breaths. Slow your breath down. Notice if your lips or your jaw feel tight, or your throat feel a space between your teeth, even your lips, as you breathe slowly and deeply. Allow the exhalation to be a little longer than the inhalation without strain. Welcome. Welcome to this moment with yourself and with this precious physical form, this body. Continue to breathe slowly and deeply. And feel as if your awareness is moving from the mind into the body. Almost as if the thoughts are starting to fade a little or dissipate. And you start to really sense what's happening in your body. Start to become aware of the ways that you think about this body, that you speak to this body. And there's no need to judge yourself in this practice. This is an exploration for us to become aware and consciously choose kinder, more loving thoughts. So just notice the tendency in speaking and thinking about the body. If we consider that we are not this body, that we are energy, that we are light, that we are soul, that we are source, that we are presence, having a physical experience, then isn't this body like another living being that is not who we are, but who we are fortunate enough to have an experience with? Consider for a moment that you are not this body, but that this body is another sacred life that we are privileged to experience. Start to sense what it might feel like to receive the way you think and speak about this body, for this body. And again, we don't need to judge ourselves here. We're just becoming aware. Even if it's uncomfortable or painful, it's okay. And now become aware of a part of the body that you judge. Many of us have different parts of the body that we wish were different, or we get mad at, or we maybe even say unkind things to. Become aware of one part of the body like this, and then bring your hands to that area of the body if you can. If you can't move your body, that's okay. You can maybe just imagine that you're able to place your hands over this area of the body. And again, become aware of how you speak to this part of the body and how that must feel for the body to receive this kind of communication. Become aware of everything that this part of the body gives you in life. If it's something in your face, think about all of the sensory experiences you get to have through your face, your eyes, your mouth, your nose. If it's your belly, think about all of the organs that the belly is holding, even protecting. Whatever area of the body you are judging, start to really become aware of all that this body does for you, this part of the body in particular. Maybe it allows you to move or to touch or to experience your other sense organs. And recognize that this body is always giving to you, no matter what you do to it, no matter how you speak to it, no matter how you feed it, no matter how you care for it, it is just always doing its very best. Even in the face of chronic illness and pain, the body just keeps trying and showing up and doing its best. Is it possible to feel a little compassion right now for this amazing body, this living being that is allowing us to have a life experience? Is it possible to feel some kindness in your heart towards your body, or even this area in particular. And if your hands are on your body, you can start to imagine that there is a sense of understanding, of compassion, of kindness beginning to pour from your hands into this part of your body. Maybe you even wish to speak to this part of the body with more kindness. I'm sorry. I'm so grateful for all that you do for me. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Breathe deeply and allow your awareness to move back out into the whole body, aware of the whole body. Think about your feet and all that you get to do and experience because of your feet, your legs. And of course, if your body has certain limitations or certain parts of the body that we go through together aren't there for you, I invite you to just bring your awareness to the body that you do have. It's easy to compare, but even if we don't have full capacity of these bodies like some do, there's still so much to be grateful for. So just think about it. What do you get to experience in this life because of your feet and your legs? Do you get to walk, to run, to dance, to feel the earth under your feet, the ocean waves rolling into your legs? Think about your hips and your pelvis and how much of life you get to experience because of this part of your body. So many of us completely overlook and even misuse these different pleasure centers of the body. We take them for granted, most definitely. How much gratitude do you have for what you get to experience, how you get to move your body when you become aware of your pelvis? Start to move your awareness all throughout the body, your torso, your arms, your hands, your fingertips. Think about all that you get to feel, to touch, that you get to give because of your body. And again, I invite you to consider for this practice that your body is not owed to you, that it is a gift, it is a living being, it is even your best friend, you could say. That best friend that just keeps showing up no matter how you treat it. And as you move your awareness to the head and all of these sense organs, start to think of all that you get to experience that you love in this life because of this body. Being able to see the beauty of a sunset or a sunrise, or look into the eyes of your beloved, to see something that brings you a sense of joy or sweetness in your heart or awe. These ears that allow you to hear the beauty of life, the sounds of nature, your favorite music, the voice of your loved ones, the experience of silence. And start to feel more and more gratitude, tenderness for this body and all that it is always giving you. Maybe even a reverence for the profoundly intelligent life form that this body is. Your mouth that allows you to have so many amazing sense experiences, taste and texture, the kiss of a loved one. Continue reflecting on all of the experiences that you get to have because of this body. We take for granted being able to sit next to someone we care about on the couch or hold their hand or just to hug someone. But that won't always be possible. So how grateful are we that we get to do that now and that this body allows us to? A beautiful heart beating and your emotional heart, your energetic heart, your divine heart, loving, loving, learning to heal, learning to forgive, learning to let go so that you can know freedom, the sacredness of your heart is in this body. Start to offer gratitude consciously to the body. Offer gratitude to your eyes for allowing you to see. Offer gratitude to your ears for allowing you to hear. Offer gratitude to your nose for all that you get to smell, your favorite foods, flowers, the different experiences of the earth. Start moving through your different sense organs and your whole body. In each area, offer gratitude. Offer this reverence of life to your throat, your shoulders, your neck. Pause with each area of the body. And you can even place your hand on the areas of the body that you can reach and just pause for a moment. And just offer gratitude. You can even say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful. And it's okay if there are still judgments and doubts. That's okay. We're not trying to make those go away. We're just refocusing our attention on this gratitude and this care for the body. Take these next few moments to continue moving our hands around the body or moving the awareness around the body and just saying thank you with tenderness, with kindness. Thank you. Thank you. I invite you to smile, this tender smile, this smile to your own beloved self, like you're smiling to yourself inside. Thank you. I'm so grateful. And see if you can notice how your body is responding. The same way we became aware of how the body responded to unkind thinking. Notice how the body is responding as you speak with warmth and with kindness to it. Maybe you notice a softening, an easing, a tenderness. Maybe there are tears. And let us go even deeper. Turn your attention even deeper inside of the body to your organs. These organs that are just giving and giving and giving and taking care of you to the best of their ability. Let's think the heart. And you can even imagine thinking the mother cell of the heart, the seed cell of the organ. Offer your gratitude to the heart. Offer your gratitude to the stomach, the pancreas, the spleen. Gratitude to the mother cell. And it's okay if you don't know where these organs are. You can just offer gratitude. Gratitude to the gallbladder, to the liver. Thank you. You can even feel like you're pouring this warmth of gratitude or this light into your organs. Gratitude, small intestine, large intestine. Thank you. Gratitude to the bladder, all of the reproductive organs. Gratitude to the lungs, activating this sense of care in the mother cell of each organ. Reverence the intelligence of this body. Offer gratitude to your brain, this amazing brain that is the center of all of these sense experiences. Offer gratitude to your amazing brain. Now offer gratitude to every system of the body, the glands, the skin, the bones, the skeletal system, the cells, the muscles, all of the tissues. This amazing form. Let us offer our gratitude and really start to sense the awe that arises when we recognize how incredible these bodies are, and that their worth and their awesomeness and their beauty is most definitely not based on how they look or even necessarily how well they function. They are doing their best and giving and giving and giving to us. For these next few moments, I invite you to speak to your body with kindness. Every kind thought you can think of. It might just be, I love you. You're amazing. Thank you for letting me experience life. Thank you for letting me hold my beloved. Thank you for letting me run or dance. Just offer gratitude Please forgive me for all of this, all of this judgment because I believed something untrue outside. I love you and I'm so grateful. Speak with kindness. And start to see the beauty of this body, not through the eyes of social media or the media or this idea of some standard of perfection. Start to see the beauty of the part of your body that you love the most or that you appreciate the most. Maybe a part of your body that you find really attractive. Maybe it's something like your collarbones, or maybe it's some other part of your body. But think about a part of your body that you find beautiful. And if it's difficult to find that inside, at least think of a part of your body that you have a lot of gratitude for, or even the sense of reverence for what it allows you to do. You can even place your hands over that part of the body. Just thank it and feel this sense of your enjoyment of it. Your appreciation for the body. And start to become aware of any and all parts of your body that you feel this appreciation for. Feel that appreciation waking up, this warmth, this kindness, this tenderness in your heart even more. Bring your hands to your heart center and gently bow the chin in gratitude and reverence for this body. Before we complete, I invite you to take these last few moments to again come to these parts of the body that you normally judge and pour this appreciation and reverence into these areas of the body. Start to cultivate a new relationship with your body right now as the sacred being that the body is. This magnificent life that the body is. And give yourself a big hug if you can. Just wrap your arms around yourself in any way that you can and just give yourself this moment of warmth, of physical connection that says, I'm grateful, I love you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you give to me always. Let's take a few deep breaths together. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Thank you, friends. as we continue to live our lives and are influenced by the way we think these bodies should look. Let us come back to this practice again and again. When you find yourself going to those habits of judging the body, imagine that your body is like your best friend. It's not you, it's a gift. And rather than just beating it up, think about how you would speak to your best friend if they had a moment of insecurity, or feeling down on themselves, or feeling unworthy. How would you speak to the person you love the most? And these bodies are a gift for us to care for as well. We're custodians of these bodies in a way. My beloved teacher Saima used to say to us, do you want to make of, in a very cute French accent, do you want to make of your body a trash? Do you want to make of your body a trash? Like this awareness, like that what we're putting in, we're either nourishing the body as this sacred vessel, or we're kind of treating it like a trash can. And we're putting poisons and toxins and artificial things in our body because it's triggering that sense of dopamine in the brain. So we have a momentary sense of relief or satisfaction. The pleasure centers are stimulated momentarily, but we don't necessarily, many of us know that if we're putting something not good for our bodies in it, we know that, we're aware of it, but it feels difficult not to because of this addiction to that dopamine, to that pleasure center activation. So we can be kind with ourselves, rather than like, oh man, I ate that bag of cookies again, or oh, I ate that junk food again, or oh, I shouldn't have done that. We don't need to be so hard on ourselves and beat ourselves up. That makes it more difficult to change a pattern. We become aware, and then baby steps. Some people find quitting things cold turkey and just going, that's it. It really works for them. But for many of us, we need to do things slowly. We need to be compassionate with ourselves. We need to maybe take one little thing out of our diet, or add one little thing into our diet, so that we can start adjusting. And I can say from personal experience, that there have been many times in my life where it felt very, very, very difficult to change an eating habit. But I did it. And at first, maybe the healthier foods tasted terrible. Maybe they tasted not so pleasant, or they didn't have the same kind of flavor I was looking for, because my palate was so trained to like these artificial and toxic things that normal, healthy, live food didn't taste as pleasurable. But I can tell you, after a short period of time, my palate adjusted. So for anyone who's like, oh, eating healthy is going to be so boring and I'm not going to enjoy anything, your palate adjusts and your body thanks you for it. It's incredible. And then you'll have an experience one day where you eat a piece of raw kale and you're like, wow, that tastes really sweet and delicious. So really, we can train our palates. We don't have to just say, oh, well, to eat healthy, I'm not going to enjoy food anymore. You can, especially now, I mean, we have more access to healthy, super delicious food than ever before. So I invite you to just consider that this question, am I choosing to make of my body a trash? Because we hear that, but then we just don't treat our bodies as a temple and we feel really guilty about it. So maybe consider the opposite. Okay, do I want to treat my body like a trash? No, I don't want to treat my body like a trash. Okay, so what can I do a little differently today to treat my body with more kindness, with more care? And we can look at this across the board. Yeah, not just with food, but with other things that we're putting into our bodies, other ways that we use our bodies, that we, do or don't do things with our bodies. We can look at all of these behaviors and patterns and say, how can I be more present with what my body's actually wanting and needing? Not my mind, not the addictive behaviors based on the pleasure centers in the brain, but how do I learn to really listen to what my body is asking for? So that's that, my beloveds. Thanks for joining for this practice today. I'm so glad that many of you enjoyed it. Thank you for staying throughout the whole long practice. We'll see if I'm able to upload a recording of this. Um, oh, beautiful, beautiful sharing. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, hopefully the recording went through. It doesn't always, so I always have to kind of check after our lives to see if I'm able to, but I'll double check. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Come be with us in our circle. Love heals all. Love heals all. May we start turning to awareness of these bodies with greater kindness and love. And, you know, it's not like we totally neglect the body and, well, what am I trying to say here? It's okay to want the body to look a certain way. It's okay to train the body and care for the body so that it looks and feels a certain way. Let's do it from kindness, though. Kindness and the enjoyment of it, maybe the excitement to be able to do things more freely or easily with our bodies, or to just feel better in our bodies. We can still care for these bodies and do things for them and have it come from a different mindset. So that's my invitation. And I think I saw that it's Serena's birthday right before we started. So Serena, if you're still here, happy, happy, blessed birthday, darling. Happy birthday to you. Happy. May this year ahead be an abundance of the deeper fulfillment that you're really looking for on all levels. Oh, great to see you all here. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Love you. Love these bodies as your best friend. Try today, just a little by little, practice having gratitude and reverence for this friend, your closest ally, and your most loyal ally, for sure, with you till the end. Okay.